With Lunar Mission 1, we're going where no human has gone before. We're going deep below the surface of the moon.
4.5 billion years ago, it's thought that a giant collision between the Earth and another planet created the moon.
So when we're talking about the origin of the moon, we're really talking about the origin of the solar system.
I think there will be people in the US, in Europe, in China, across Asia, who will be very excited by this mission.
In around 10 years, we will send a lunar module to land on the moon. It will carry with it the most advanced scientific equipment and drilling technology.
It will also carry a time capsule containing a record of life on Earth and the memories of an entire generation stored in millions of digital memory boxes.
Lunar Mission 1 was conceived 7 or 8 years ago. There's a lot of science that's been carried out on the moon, but never below the surface. And one of the primary objectives here is to drill down and understand what we can actually find below the surface in terms of the structure of the moon. And then secondly, because it has to drill down to be able to bring out core samples, it's going to put something back in.
Lunar Mission 1 will create the first publicly assembled record of life on Earth. It will contain a history of humankind, a species database that chronicles Earth's biodiversity, from coral reef to rainforest to human habitation. The first edition of this record will be stored in our time capsule, which will be placed deep below the moon's surface.
I think the idea of sending a mission to the moon, then to drill into the moon's surface, is a real technological challenge. I think the idea of our being able to store personal material about ourselves, our DNA and digital material, is incredibly exciting.
We don't have scientific answers everyone agrees on very simple questions about the moon, such as where did the moon come from?
Up until this point, the furthest anybody has been able to probe down in the moon is just a few meters, whereas this mission is going to go up to 100 meters below, and therefore to do that you've got to have a very novel drilling system. The development of that technology will be built by companies that build the most sophisticated equipment in the world. It's world-class science, it will need world-class technology and world-class organisation, and it'll be led in the UK.
There will be a generation that are inspired by the missions that are happening now. There's the Rosetta mission, landing on a comet, which captured the public imagination.
Lunar Mission 1 has the backing of some of the world's most respected scientific and research institutions, educational institutions. It's something where we're all on our way with a level of understanding and commitment and organization that we've not really seen before.
I probably first got excited by science as a young kid watching man first set foot on the moon. Here, I think, is another opportunity for the next generation of scientists and engineers to be really inspired by what we can achieve.
If we're going to explore space, and I think we have to, then the moon is the obvious stepping stone. It's the easiest place to land and build a base. Everyone can play a part directly in the funding, that they can know that they've given this money and that money is going to go into the technology which is going to land on the moon, it's going to do the science. I'm a parent, I've got a 5-year-old. What a wonderful thing to do, to say, well, here you go, there's my money, I'm part of this mission. But I think the key thing for me is that everybody can say, I think we should explore space. I want to increase the sum total of human knowledge. I want to know how the solar system formed. It's important, and so I am going to do something about it.
I think space is going to be the defining issue of our era. I urge you to get involved and support Lunar Mission 1. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Welcome to Lunar Mission 1.